Hi, this is Anna from Astralladytarot in Amsterdam. This video is about the decks that I forgot I have. I made two previous videos about my tarot deck collection, and I thought that I was safe by saying I only have around 25 decks. Turns out I have around 30. So I thought I would show you the decks that I forgot. Now, I can't show you the first one. It's Pam's original Art-Only Tarot by Real. I made a video about that though. I can't show you because it's in the shop where I do tarot readings at the moment. I do them on Monday. It switches up every Monday or every other Monday, or sometimes I take a longer break, but those cards are locked in there. I like them for readings because there are no distractions at all, like no titles, no words whatsoever, and no numbers either, and also no borders. Now honestly, I really quite enjoy borders. It makes the card look more authentic in my opinion, like especially when we're talking about Rider-Waite-Smith or Marseille, because that's how the cards were made once, and I really like to have that feeling of originality and authenticity. That's why I love my Centennial so much. It feels old, and even though they aren't, you know, it really feels like you're holding the real thing. But I really like Pam's original Art-Only Tarot. First of all, you can do it in any language. People aren't like asking, what's that card? And when they are, it's purely focused on the image, which is what tarot is all about, right? It's about reading the symbolism in the cards. And it really opens up the readings in a way that I enjoy very much. And I love reading with Rider-Waite-Smith anyway, but that deck, I think it's a nice add-on to my collection, and that's actually the first deck ever that I bought for clients, what I had in mind to read for others. Anyway, I will link the video that I made about that below, because there aren't very many reviews about them, I think, so just watch mine and see what you think. The other deck that I forgot I have is the giant Rider-Waite tarot deck. This is the 90s version, and this one is great for classes or presentations. It's by US Games, and they're just really big, really huge. They have the plaid backs. This is the version where it's very yellow, and yeah, just look at that death card. I really don't like it that much with these colors, like with this light blue that isn't really pretty in any way, in my opinion, and then this super bright yellow, and then with the weird light gray background, or actually it's white in this deck. They are big, they are blown up, it's good for studying, giving classes. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not like I use it. There's no end to that sentence. That was the end of that sentence. It's not like I use it, period. I will find use for it more in the future. I also have the Yaeger Tarot of Meditation. This is I forget if it's 70s or 80s. But when I use this deck, which is so quirky, when I use this deck, I feel like I have been cast as some kind of occult evil witch in a 70s horror movie. I would be the one all dressed in black with the long nails and then shuffling my tarot cards, reading the future, and it's all doom and gloom, and I would be using this deck. Let's just not talk about the minors. Let's just forget about those. Let's talk about the majors. Look at this Wheel of Fortune. Do you know what I mean? Like, this mood is so I've seen bad reviews about this deck because the artwork isn't really in focus, but it's supposed to be grainy, like those 70s movies. And it's supposed to be a little bit overexposed or underexposed. I don't really know much about that, but you know what I mean, right? Moon is pretty cool. High Priestess. It's so kitschy, but it's a mood. I don't know. It's just... Do you know what I mean? Does anybody know what I mean? Because no one has this deck. Okay. Then I have Soulcards 2. Now, this is a big deal for me because it's the first purely intuitive deck that I ever got by Deborah Koff Chapin. Or Chapin. I don't know how to say her name. Soon I will receive Soulcards 1 in an edition that isn't glossy. I'll show that in a video, I'm sure, because you guys like to see tarot readers' decks. I'm all about the system, and I love studying tarot. I just love studying that stuff. It's so interesting to me. And then, while reading for others and for myself as well, I started to become a little bit more free in my interpretations and relying on myself more than what I had learned. And what I learn is very much, I'm also studying myself. So I think there's a great balance in that already. But there wasn't a lot of intuition in my readings for a while. And now I feel, yeah, just more comfortable in reading for others. Oh, great. I see every being in these cards as a witch doing a spell or setting an intention or knowing something that you don't know as a reader. Most of the time it's women, and these wise women speak to me. They all have their own voice, and they share their wisdom. That's how I see these cards. Look at this. This is just... She's Mother Nature, the Great Mother. She is, in my opinion, an Earth Witch. You know, you start to give titles to the cards as well, simply because they have no meaning, or they have no... She just made art, her own art. And it's so great that it was turned into a deck, because it's up to us to then... I don't know, just read them. It's great that this exists. This is the card I drew yesterday. You can see yourself in there, of course. She's doing her own thing. She's enjoying her magic for herself. This card, I had some issues with that one. And then I thought, if they're all witches, then this is obviously the witch that took some witch's brew or whatever and is tripping balls. And she thinks she can fly, even without a broom. She's a bird now. She's opening her mind. Yeah, maybe I'm crazy, but that's how I see this deck. That's how I find meaning in this deck. It's magical, wise women, and spirits. That's what I see in these cards. I have tried counting my decks, but my problem is that I have many decks in other boxes or other bags, but then I also have the tuck boxes displayed. So unless I take it all out and really count them one by one, it's just about 30 decks. Let's finish this video with a card pull. So, Soulcards, thank you, Deborah, for making these, because they are great for me. It's a great exercise to trust myself more, trust my intuition more, and also for clients to wrap up a reading. For all of us. Oh, that's a happy one, isn't it? It's like chi, life power, life source. You being connected with the world, the universe. You being connected with everything else and everyone else. And that connection is actually your freedom and your joy. And you can ask the universe, you can ask for what you want, you can ask for what you need, you can ask questions. Your intention matters and your energy matters to find happiness and belonging. The dance of gratitude. And you're getting it back. You're getting the rays of energy, you're getting them back. So it works both ways. You're giving and you're receiving back. And then you're also, simply because you're in this world, in this life, in this lifetime, receiving great things that come on your path. It's good to give back sometimes. Some random acts of kindness every now and then. Make the world a better place. Even on this small scale. You are this entity as well. You are one and the same. Don't put anyone or anything on a pedestal. How's that for thought? We are all the same. It's just what matters is how we interact with each other. That's the stuff that I'm working on. Kind of. Okay, that's it for today. I would love to hear what you think, and I'm gonna stop the video before I start rambling again. Thank you, everyone, and I will see you later. I think that's, yeah, very horror movie, right? That's the vibe that I'm getting, and I love that stuff. I want to listen to Ennio Morricone with this while shuffling this deck. This deck has a soundtrack.